Hi guys, this week we're covering My Insanity Ice versus VwS Professor Pro, Foxdos from Beast 6.
Yep, we heard a lot of you wanted to see some more like high-level matches, not just the up-and-coming UK players, but to actually see some top-level matches. So we went for Beast 6, a recent European tournament, and we got our boy Professor Pro. So we'll get straight into it.
These guys played, you remember Beast 5 last year?
And
so Ice was like laughing at Prof when they were playing. He was just like trolling him. But this year was like a lot closer.
For sure, for sure.
So we'll give it a watch. That's why I found this set really into I was like really excited to see it.
Yeah, I love to see a good high-level Fox dip. So right away from the start, we see Prof using some great pivot nairs, and running with a nair. He sort of fades back with an A there, and he's like using his shield to stop his positioning, just generally using like really specific positioning to maintain himself outside of the shine out shield range, but also on the middle of the stage.
Okay. The start of like high-level Foxdos are always really cagey, I think, because like both players are just like must not get grabs at every cost.
Yeah, for sure. Like
so
if
it's just like,
ooh, it calls out the double jump there. That's nice.
So it's often just like a lot of not random, but like single hit moves that don't really lead to anything, which like you'd think as people get better and better, like the combos are disgusting, and that's why it ends up like that, I think.
Yeah. If the first 40% of that match for like both players was just straight hits, like neither of them got a true opening.
But then like this whole punish here
is one punish.
That just came off one grab.
Yeah, for sure. I like how in Prof's he's moving about quite skittishly, but he's not just like randomly throwing out moves in this situation. He's like, I've got 115% lead, if I just whiff something and get dash dance grabbed, I'm gonna lose that lead. Whereas if I just play safe, crouch cancel, move around sensibly.
Yeah. So he takes like one hit. It takes a while.
Exactly.
And he just takes one hit and gets the back air, which is like.
Okay, this is also some super pro thing from Prof. He's trying to camp out the respawn invincibility, and he does a similar thing to how we were talking about last week with he goes. It looks like he's gonna land on this platform when
he drop through it.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. So instead of and he stays in the middle the whole time as well. So even if he does get hit, he's not going to take much. How's this situation? It's so bad. I did not really see how that came about. Oh, gets hit by a get up attack.
Yeah.
And then gets absolutely destroyed for it.
Oftentimes, if you want to just bait out that get up attack, often running forwards and wave dashing back would be better than going to jump over it. Because if you get hit by it and you're in the air, that's a lot worse than you get hit by it and you're on the ground. Yeah.
Nice smash,
yeah, it's excellent.
Yeah, I actually like perfect smash gel. Going off that platform is so much better than just popping up.
I really like the use of the neutral stand up there, just pressing inwards from the edge. It's Ice isn't going to cover that space because Ice is trying to stay out of there, so he doesn't get hit by a ledge hop.
Yeah, like ledge hop shine.
So he just does a stand up and is okay. I'm not much better situation, but at least I'm standing on the edge rather than hanging on it.
I have many options. The amount of options you have
more than if you were just actually on the edge. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, Prof's getting kind of a bit messed up, but I think that's just.
I feel like the overall flow of the game hasn't been him getting messed up. It's been he's got hit by two punishes, big punishes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Wow, I can't believe that shine didn't hurt.
Yeah, me neither. Both of them fighting for the stage with that back air, trying to wall the other one out.
Yeah, just dash dancing just outside of the ledge dash range as well, which is really good. Forward of that.
It's even if you're gonna get on the stage, I'm only gonna leave you have this much space of it,
Yeah, that's pretty much perfect outside of it.
Yeah. And it's if they go for a safer option like ledge dash into roll, oftentimes you might be able to just see that because
Ridiculous SD.
Yeah. The UK suddenly getting hype in the background.
Oh, we can do this. Let's go.
Yeah, tournament winner. Prof shakes his head there.
Nails the edge guard.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about these edge guard situations for days and days, but it's realistically, there's so much going on in their heads.
I ever just looking the tiny little situations where it's this is why this game is high level, because that back air, that edge guard situation, anyone you hit the tournament whenever you just hit a back air, it's
yeah.
It's not quite that simple, but I feel you should see that in most mid-level games.
For sure. Do you see how this is what I mean about this nair? He's running right up to Ice. and he does a nair, but he still is like just outside of the shine out shield range. Like he's like put himself in a certain position on the stage that he wants to be in. Like, and that's not too close to ice, but like not too far away. Like, so he's threatening a shield with his nairs, but like he's not going to get hit by.
He's doing that by like he doesn't fully commit with an air, like jumping and just shuffle it like normal. You sort of like hold backwards as you do it, like sort of fade it back a bit and end up in a spot where like you're not used to your opponent ending up. He's like ending up a bit further back.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like at mid level, it's like a really good way to bait out shield grabs by doing these like fading back aerials that sort of just clip your opponent's shield, and then they'll be like, oh, now I can get him, but they definitely can't.
You can always force like these ambiguous situations where it's like they think they can shield grab you, but they can't. It's like it's not like a clean divide whether you can or can't. Like it can be so difficult to tell like on these very niche like pixel perfect situations.
Like, and he did like a huge nair fading back.
Just
like covered that whole sort of space down the back.
And if he didn't fade back, I think he would have got caught by that full hot drill by ice. Good ledge chop. Yeah, dropping through the platform there again, like with.
Again, he's just like I think just sitting and shield on the platform, like on the respawn, was really really good. Because it's like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? He reacted to him grabbing by sliding backwards.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a grab.
Oh, he got a grab.
Awesome punish.
Hey!
Good call
calls it out. Yeah, like, Ice had been doing that quite a lot on the first game, and as the commentator of the match is saying, like, Prof's, like, kind of adapted to that and seen, like, oh, I'll let you get away with it a few times, but now, like, and now, because I call it out, it's like a call out for a death, not just like a call out for a bit of a punish. It's like, if you rely on that too much, like, potentially you'll just lose the whole stock. Just walking forwards with like his shine, staying on the ground, like knowing he's got the potential to crouch cancel these moves. Oh, it's a shame he didn't get a punish on that crouch cancel down smash.
So why is it that he finishes his chain grab so early? Like instead of just going for like the chain grab for a bit more percent, is it because he's going to land on the platform eventually, or is it just because he just wants to take the up smash?
I think I couldn't really say, but I think it's fairly likely that he's aware that like if Prof DIs to the side once more, then the following throw means that like he's not going to get another one after that.
Yeah, because you land on the platform, so it's way harder to follow up.
Yeah, so it's like you may as well do the up smash.
Nice weight.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you should always stand up in that position though. Just do a neutral stand up if you're lying on the floor, like, and they're waiting for you.
It's just mix up again, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The roll in like sometimes becomes that it's so bad it's good.
Yeah,
it's like, why would you ever roll in?
It's true, but like. I don't know. I don't think you should go for that versus Ice. We'll see. Well, I think I'm going to give Prof the credit and say he knew Randall was coming because he does always look at the timer. So. Yeah, nice down smash. Right. Cool. We're going to leave it there, folks. We've got. This is like a 4-game set, but the next one's kind of Prof getting a bit embarrassed on FD and a bit of slogfest. But we don't want to get this video too long, so we'll just cut it off there. Hope you found it interesting. We're not gonna focus so much on like points for improvement because I mean this is Professor Pro and Ice, but I hope you enjoyed seeing some of this top level melee and what we have to say about
just
it.
Like picking out a few of the small situations that you might not pick up on like your first watch through.
Yeah, for sure. Like there's a lot of tiny details here and there that's like that
this
really
is
sets
why,
apart.
This is why these guys
exactly.
Are so good.
It's like as well as everything that you're thinking about, they're also thinking about the tiny details on each of these scenarios that are happening like many times.
I guess more fun where like they both know that they're thinking about it as well. So
yeah,
it's like, I know he's going to think about that smash GI, so how can I beat that?
Yeah, for sure.
It's only like really playing the game instead of just like pressing the buttons.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna dash dance and then I'll throw chain grab, or like I'm not gonna just follow my plan or like play like it's a one-player game. I'm really interacting with my opponent and like we're having a mental battle rather than just like, you know, rather than
punishing
just, like,
CPUs.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool.
Cool. Thanks for watching.